Welcome to this Ombrella recording. Ombrella exists because we are here to live the highest expression of ourselves. And to do that, we must reconnect to our divine center. Ombrella helps you, regardless of age, do just that. Reconnect to your divine center by teaching spiritual practices. My name is Michel, and I'm the founder of Ombrella. And today I'm going to share with you why I began teaching children the spiritual practice of meditation. It only takes one adult to change the course of a child's life, to make a profound impact, one that will lead a child onto the path of becoming their highest and truest and best self. That is a message that I have come across countless times. It's a message that I'm sure you are familiar with as well. And it's because of that message that while I was in high school, I began placing myself in volunteer opportunities and in jobs that served kids. I'm not sure if I understood it then or if this realization came later. But at some point, I knew that as soon as a person learns to honor themselves and to honor others, they begin creating a powerful ripple of positive change in the people, in the communities, the ecosystems, the organizations, in everything that they surround themselves with. Now, this realization, coupled with my personal ideas around the peace that is possible in the world, moved me to become an elementary school teacher. And I figured that, the younger we are when we learn to honor ourselves and to honor others, the younger we begin the pilgrimage toward our highest self, the larger our ripples have the opportunity to grow and the farther they can extend. So now fast forward a couple years, I leave law school. I had completed half of law school when I left to become an elementary school teacher. It's my first year of teaching, and as it turns out, my only year of teaching elementary school. I'm a 4th and 5th grade special education teacher, and I have a class of 13 students who I spend the entire day with, from the minute they walk through the door to the minute they go home. I'm responsible for teaching them everything from math and science to music and PE. Now, of my 13 students, 2 of them rarely ever have lunch to eat, and our school does not provide any lunch. If they do come with lunch, it's something that was picked up at a gas station, normally a huge soda and a bag of chips. One boy that year had to move because of a family illness. One boy had 2 older sisters in the school who were expelled for racism. One boy, his parents unexpectedly went through a divorce that year, and one was in the care of his aunt because of his mother's drug addiction. One boy I let take a nap every day because his home was so loud at night he couldn't sleep very well. The list goes on. And I said that it was a special education class, and I haven't mentioned at all yet what these children were diagnosed with. At some point in that school year, I first read the Dalai Lama's quote that if every 8-year-old were taught to meditate, we would eliminate violence in 1 generation. That was a powerful statement for me to consider, especially in light of the environments that my students went home to. And so, for me, filling the day with the order of operations and the history of the citrus industry in Florida was doing a disservice to my students if I was not also teaching them how to find stillness and silence within their anxious and exhausted and stressed out and grieving little bodies. Now, unfortunately, or fortunately, the administration wouldn't support any sort of meditation practice, any sort of mindfulness practice. So I completed that school year doing the best I could as their teacher. And instead of going back the next year, I started a kids yoga program over the summer and called it Story and Stretch, Narrative Yoga for Kids. And I included in it a time of mindfulness and a time of meditation in each class. And I did this because I knew that I had been called to serve the world, and more specifically, to serve through helping children find the path toward their highest self. I have continued this work, no longer under Story and Stretch, now under Ombrella, as it has expanded to include adult yoga and labyrinth practices, pilgrimages, wider assortment of spiritual practices. But as I continue working with kids, I know that I am doing, that what I am doing is helping kids learn to honor themselves and to honor others. And I have been so blessed and continue to be so blessed to see the ripples beginning. Ripples that will no doubt turn into waves of compassion and patience and humility, waves of justice and joy and peace, and most importantly, waves of love. Now, if there is a child in your life, I strongly encourage you to give him or her or them the gift of meditation, and thereby give all of us a deep gift. There are countless resources online that you might find helpful. I will say that if you are going to teach meditation, that it is important that you have a daily practice yourself. If you're in Jacksonville and you're looking for a kids yoga instructor, or you're looking for someone to teach meditation to children or to adults, in your home, in a business setting, in a church setting, then please contact me. My phone number is area code 315-341-4235. You can email me at Michel, spelled Michel, period, Ombrella, Ombrella, at gmail.com. Michelle.ombrella@gmail.com. Or go onto Facebook and look up Ombrella for all of the latest updates. I thank you for taking the time to listen today, and I hope that you have a joyful and peaceful day. I bow to the divine in you. Namaste.